the process of labor and delivery. The most natural, the most wondrous process of bringing a new life, bringing your angel from your womb to your hands. How can we call that word as labor? And how can we just tell this as delivery? Sometimes I wonder, why have we kept these phrases as labor and delivery? We should have kept this as miracle moment. We should have kept this as, even if we had to use labor, labor of love. As we change the words, so will our world change. This whole process of pregnancy, creating a beautiful angel within your womb, imagining, visualizing and connecting to your angel within your womb is so important, because then that whole process of birthing, the whole process of connection after birth will definitely unite, and a beautiful life will be created within you and will come into your arms, connected, bonded with you, for you. In the modern time today, we want to be best in our career. We want to be a perfect homemaker. We want to be a perfect wife, a perfect would-be mother. But when we are looking for so many perfections, during this phase, we need to be very clear that we are also striving to make a perfect baby with a perfect body and a perfect mind. And this journey will actually start the day you want to plan to have a baby. This labor of love, the process of birthing, will be absolutely undisturbed, will be absolutely non-medicalized by your effort. If you are confident as a mother to bring your baby in utmost love, peace, with utmost confidence, there is nothing which will let your labor change. There is nothing which will disturb your labor, and this process you will go through beautifully and naturally. But you need to have the knowledge about this process, because we are actually, as women, we are all striving. We are learning from the past, then catching so much information which is available today, and we are trying to find a space wherein we neither compromise our own culture, our own traditions which we've been listening all through these years, and also we want to incorporate the best what is available by the scientific mind. But I would just like to tell you one little thing, my dear. Be connected to yourself. That is the first and foremost advice which I will give you. When you connect to your own being, when you connect to your own body, when you can visualize your little angel in your womb, moving, resting, sleeping, then automatically that process of labor will become very powerful, natural to you. You cannot expect the process of birthing, what we call as labor or delivery, to be absolutely smooth and empowering if the connection is not built up. The diets today have really changed. We are hardly eating at home. We are catching in so much of vibrations of so many people around us. We are all working. In the ancient time, at least in Indian tradition, when a lady used to be pregnant, the whole neighborhood used to know that now she is pregnant and now she has to be taken care of and nurtured. Special foods were made for her. It was not actually just about what they were giving her. It was about with what feelings they were cooking for her. And now we are just working and just catching any snack and moving and just trying to be a superwoman, doing all your office work perfectly, managing your house perfectly. Even if you have another child, there should be no lapse in that also, and also taking care of the angel within the womb. And we feel we are doing everything perfectly. I am not saying you are not, but please pause. this pregnancy is special, this baby is special. Each and every baby which is there in the womb is unique. Nature made it unique. So your experience also has to be unique, also has to be very different, also has to be cared and nurtured for with utmost attention. You have to make sure that your mind is absolutely creating beautiful, pure, positive, powerful thoughts all the time. Sometimes we are just creating the opposite thoughts. In fact, I know many patients who are really, really scared of labor. They have created so much of fear and anxiety for labor that when you talk to them about delivery, they would not even want to go into labor. And many of them don't even want to have a pregnancy because they cannot take the pains during the process of labor. There is a wide variety of expecting parents that I interact with, and we and obstetricians have immense knowledge, and we understand the emotions and feelings that a laboring mother, in fact a laboring parent, goes through. With that experience, what I want to really share with you is to make this process absolutely powerful. You need to be very, very knowledgeable about the whole process, because your mind is going to create thoughts based on the information which you've gathered over these last few months. So the day you start to plan to have a pregnancy, make sure that whatever information you are taking is valid. Whatever sharing you are doing with people, whatever sharing you are doing with people around you, that is positive. So listen to positive birth experiences, positive birth stories. Interact with those pure angels which your relatives or friends have just given birth to. And whenever you have time, just take that little angel in your arms and just ask that, how was your delivery process? How was your birth? Are you happy? This will help you visualize your own angel inside. Use all the techniques which I share with you, which you read about, to understand this process of delivery and birthing, to understand this miracle moment. This is the most important moment of your life, wherein your baby is going to come to you from your womb into your hands. The labor process is actually divided into 4 stages. And before the labor actually starts, there is a very important phase which is known as the pre-labor phase. And this pre-labor phase, if you understand, it may continue for 7 to 10 days prior to labor. You all know the entire journey of pregnancy is about 40 weeks, and the pre-labor may start at 38 weeks. You may have some tightening over your abdomen because the uterus has some tone in it, and that tone increases sometimes, and those are the pre-labor contractions, because those little pre-labor contractions help your cervix, the mouth of the uterus, efface and soften. If it is soft, automatically when your baby presses on the mouth, it will open faster. So don't worry about the pre-labor pain. It may be starting like a backache, it may be like a tightening of your abdomen which is very irregular, erratic. It may happen for 2 hours and then for 5 hours you will be absolutely fine. It may just happen that some discharge is happening once or twice in a day with some little cramping and then it goes away. These are not wasteful, my dear. They are very important. They are helping your mouth soften. They are helping your baby be prepared to come, because your labor is anyways going to start the day your baby is ready. When your baby is ready to come out, when your baby's lungs mature, when your baby is ready to breathe, the baby's brain will secrete a hormone which goes into your own circulation, and that stimulates your brain to actually release the hormone which your uterus will contract with. It's a very interlinked process. People say it's a very complex process. I say no, it's very simple. As soon as your baby is ready to come, your uterus will start contracting. The hormones which are required for your uterus to contract and push your baby out, they will start to be secreting in your blood. Isn't it simple? Why do you need to know anything more than this? And all this pre-labor phase, which may happen for about 10 days, 2 weeks, 7 days, 4 days, it's a very valuable time. It's just giving you an insight, helping you prepare physically also, emotionally also, for those little pains which are really going to become regular and very synchronous in the coming few days and transform into true labor pains. This knowledge which we share will help you create your own labor. Write down your feelings when you're having these little mild pains and talk to yourself about them. And tell your mind, these little pains are very easy and so are going to be the true labor pains. It's just an enhancement of these little pains that I'm going to have when I enter my actual labor. This powerful, positive conversation which you keep on having within yourself is very, very important to create your own wonderful journey of birthing and beyond.